What are you doing, old Blue? Come here. Hey, go. Let's get one. Welcome back, everybody. You're watching Young Gun Racing. Today we're gonna be back in the garage. We finally got some stuff to do. So, little shop doggy. We had to bring him along today. But today we've actually got parts, like I was just saying. We got some parts we can actually do some work on the car. Today, like we were stating in our previous video, we're switching out this upper control arm right here. It was a 3 to 4 degree offset deal to that 0 degree upper control arm. We've also got a new outer tie rod bar. We're going to be putting that on today as well. Also, we've got new rear rotors for this red monster. We got a little carried away earlier. We went ahead and took the axles out. They're done out. But we got those out. We're gonna make sure we get some video of us working on the car today. We're making sure of that. But I'll be working on the right front and getting it put together while Dad is over here. He's gonna be starting on the left rear. We're going to ignore that. But we got Dad his little stool. We got him that. We got little man in the garage today. He's over there. But we'll get y'all propped up. Let y'all see some stuff we do here in the garage and make some content. All right, everybody, we're right here at this right front. So first off, we're going to start with the the outer tie rod bar. We're going to go ahead and put it on. The inside, we just run a factory tie rod. That's what the rules require us to do. But we were able to run a bar with a Heim for our outer tie rod. So, in the last video you heard, we were kind of messing with that a little bit along with this upper control arm. But we're going to get that stuff situated where we got a little bit more a freer front end. But the inside, all we did was just take it loose from the inner tie rod, so there wasn't much right there. But all we're going to do right here is just slide our bolt right up here through the spindle. And y'all might not be able to see, but we got a lot of thread sticking out, but we got spacers here we're going to try and add. See, I don't think we're going to need both. We might need just one, and then we run a lock nut, so that way we ain't got to deal with the lock washer or Loctite or nothing like that. But we got that right there. Get that bolted up. See, we'll hit that back up when we do our final nut and bolt check before we go to the track. Next up is the upper control arm here. Where you at, little buddy?
Over here. I'm on the line.
3/4 socket, ratchet, and then the wrench, please.
3/4 socket, ratchet, and then wrench.
Yes, sir. And we might need a 7/8. Yeah, maybe a 7/8 wrench.
So 3/4 wrench and 7/8 wrench.
Yes, sir.
We'll go with the standard. Ain't the 3/4 over here?
No.
Well, here's the 7/8, and then there's that one.
All right.
Oh, that's not it.
Dad must have stole it. Hid it somewhere.
There's a ratchet stopper.
All right, everybody. So what we got going on here is, turns out the spindle nut was already loose. It's a good thing we do a final nut and bolt check before we go to the track. But we got that off. Got a little washer that came with our ball joint. We don't get the fancy QA1 low friction stuff. To us, with a 3,000 pound race car, it ain't worth it to us, so we go to Rock Auto, get it out of a Chevy Blazer or something like that. But we run the screw in style, we like it. But we'll get this upper control arm yanked off real quick. Take y'all over here and let y'all see how we get this ball joint out. We're gonna use the small end bag. got that right there. Save those, put those where we can find them again. They're very important. Got one less hand than I need. Need about 3 hands, 4 hands. Okay, there that one. Set it over here so we know which side goes where. And we'll let that drop on down. All right, we got that right there. Might pull these bolts out, that way we ain't dealing with them. Bolts get a little jammed. All right, got the old one out. We're gonna switch it with this one here. We'll get y'all set up over there, let y'all see how we get it out, and then we'll bring y'all right back over here and we'll button this back up and see if it's better or not. All right, everybody. So the way we take our screw and ball joints out is we put them in our little vise right here, and we won't get on this shaft because since this is a brand new upper control arm, we're going to keep it for a spare. So we don't hook it on the actual shaft here. We hook it off to the side to where we know it ain't going to damage anything to keep the car from binding. So we ain't got a huge socket, but we got this right here. I don't know where my big channel locks went, but that's what we're going to need, is my big channel locks. Looks like these right here are going to do the job. But what we do is we'll take channel locks, or if we have a big enough crescent wrench, adjustable wrench, we'll use that. Saves us money from having to buy a huge socket just for them right there. But all we do is get right here on these little grooves that it's got on the sides, because it's designed to supposed to use a socket on these, but like I was saying, we ain't got it. But see, we'll get it right here. That way we get a little bit better leverage. Just comes out just like that right there. Make that pin right there straight so it's easier to come on out. But if you ain't got a socket, just use a big channel locks. But we're gonna keep this, keep it for a spare. And we're just gonna do what we did and just put it right back into this one right here. So all you're gonna do is just reverse the process, clamp it down right here on the side. And what I like to do is I'll run it all the way down with my hand or by hand. That way I know I can feel if it's trying to cross thread like it is right now. It's trying to, where they ain't got real good threads on them, they never do. That way we know it's trying to start in there good. Just like that right there. It will have a little bit of a, trying to stop itself, but it's just these kind of ball joints we get. We just try and save money by going with from Rock Auto or Advance or O'Reilly's. But we'll get it, what I like to do is I get it down to this point to where it's as tight as I can get it with my hand. And all I do is I'll finish it off with the channel locks. It usually don't take a whole lot by the time you run it down with your hands. So I hit it like this right here to try and tighten it up. All I'm gonna do is twist it back over here, so instead of me trying to push it, I can pull it towards me. Try and see if we can't get a little bit more, because anybody out there knows even if it's in your daily driver or your tractor, side by side, 4-wheel, race car, it don't matter. You don't want your ball joints falling out. It creates a mess. It puts a pretty good dent in your wallet too. But we got the ball joint in this new upper control arm, and we'll set y'all back up over here at the right front and show y'all putting it back in and see if we got a little bit better freer front end, and then we'll move to the right rear and change that rudder out. All right, everybody, so we're back right here at this right front. We got y'all propped up, and we're gonna put the new control arm on. All we're gonna do is very simple. Just slide this right back over here. Bolt goes through the hole. That goes there. And I'll put, y'all might not be able to see, but I usually put one bolt in. That way it helps hold it. I ain't trying to fall around, fall back in behind everything, or fall out here in the front, all this and that. It just makes it easier on me. But if you got an extra hand, but all of our help's over on the left rear. We're getting that done while we're getting this other stuff done. Looks like we dropped our little spacer. You gotta love it. Mission accomplished. All right. So we're gonna try our best not to drop it this time. Now all you do is we'll tighten this up, and then once we get it tightened up, we'll pull the spindle up, and we'll run it up over our hands, because we still gotta go back through, set our toe, check our caster, check our camber, our bump steer, our bump, all that good stuff. But if y'all don't know what most of this, what I just said, like the bump or bump steer, check out RaceWise. That's a real good school to go to. My dad actually, I didn't get to go. My dad went, and he brought home a book. It was in a big old binder, but very useful information in it. And and if you can, go to the school itself. I know Rocket Chassis has it. And there's a fella down in Georgia, he was doing one this year too. Ren Goodman was his name. Dad had to tell me, I forgot about his name. But if you wasn't able to make it this year, definitely go next year if you want to try and build your race program, because it's a lot of useful information out there. And they'll cover late models, open wheels, straight stocks, and it's a lot of stuff that you can transfer over. But if you want to learn a little bit more about that stuff, definitely go to one of them schools, as it is very helpful, because it helped me understand a lot more of what was going on in race cars. Here's our problem from earlier, not enough hands. Okay, there's that. All right. I believe I'm gonna have to call a little bit of help. Hey, Wyatt, you busy?
Hold on.
He's busy. I'm gonna need you to navigate that ball joint into the top of the spindle, if you don't mind.
All right.
If you want to come on this other side.
Now I'll get it right here.
There you go. Now slide it down through.
That's 1 and 2, Brian.
All right. Got that right there. That ball joint's a little cold right there.
There you go.
We got our
Now I can use some other thing.
washer. We got our net. And most of y'all are probably thinking, yeah, we are going to put carter pins in these. We always do. But like I was saying, we knew we were switching this out, and you could have easily seen we didn't have one in the bottom. But like I was saying, we're having to go through back and recheck everything before race season. So that's part of our checklist. We got a whiteboard over here on the wall. We go back through, make sure we're not missing anything. So there's my wrench. But it's little stuff like that is what we like to do. So, and if you don't do it, I recommend it because it makes it a lot easier. I mean, a good way is, do you go to the grocery store and you forget what kind of, like if you needed bread or something like that, make a list. Keep a list. I know some phones you can make a list, and I think it's notes on the iPhones, Androids. Text it to somebody. That's what I do. I got an iPhone, but I still send it to my girlfriend or something. If I need to go somewhere and pick something up, I'll send it to her. So that way I got it and she's got it. But it's that kind of stuff is what helps us out. I believe that's looks like that puts it a lot better right there to me. Yeah, I like that right there. I believe that's it for the right front, folks. We got our new outer tie rod bar and high put on here. We got our 0 degrees upper control arm on.
You get more travel?
Do what?
You get more travel?
It looks like it. It's a lot closer to the frame than it was.
Do your measurement?
Tape measure. That's what I need. See. Looks like that gave us about a ½ inch more. It's more than what we had. That's what we were fighting with. Like we were saying in the last video, the heim on the tie rod was binding up. We didn't like it. The ball joint on this was binding up. We didn't like that either. That's why we switched to a lot of this stuff to make the car freer. But that's it for the right front. We're still waiting on our Fox shocks. Transmission, we sent it off to Scotty Davis, and he got a hold of us, told us what was wrong. We didn't think it was that bad, but we're glad he was able to contact me, tell me what was going on, and I truly did appreciate that. He didn't just build it and not tell me what was going on, but he told me what was wrong, and I truly do appreciate what he does as far as that. But we'll get y'all propped up. We're gonna check out we're gonna see how they're doing on this rear. We're gonna sneak over here. How about that? See, I feel like I'm forgetting something. See, there goes that list thing we were talking about again. It never hurts to make a list. So, see what they got going on over here. Looks like the new rotor's already put on. Everybody say hi.
Hi.
Hi, Brian.
We tend to put Dad in the car the most. It looks like they got this rotor on, so we need to get over here to this right rear, put the other rotor on, see if we can't beat them. They done got the new rotor on, so we're a little behind. But I'll get y'all propped up, let y'all see how to change a rotor, or the rear rotor on a street stock. It's probably the same as far as open wheels go, but this is on a 9-inch, so we figure it's gonna be a little bit different, something that y'all might wanna see. But we'll prop y'all up, let y'all see how it goes on right here. Maybe we can beat them in this race. Maybe we can get ours put on before they do. All right, everybody. Turns out we didn't beat them. While I was trying to set y'all up, they ended up finishing, so we got their tools. So we're switching out this rotor, and this is the .810. What we found out is we're supposed to run the 1 1/4 rotor. We didn't know that, but we're switching to this that way we know we got the right stuff for the 2021 season. So we done got the axles out, so we're gonna get the drive flange off, get the brake caliper out, get the brake pads out, inspect all that, make sure all that stuff's still good. and then get the rotor off and get the new one on. A little tight on here. Do what?
It's a lot better.
Yeah. Thing got lodged on there again.
Oh,
So we ain't got a heated and AC garage, so with it being a straight concrete floor, stuff likes to get stuck. But we live in East Tennessee. Shoot, this week we went from summer to fall to winter to snow, no snow, sun, a little bit of everything. But I wouldn't call anywhere else home. I love it around here. Nice, quiet folk. If you live in a small town, you'd understand why a lot of people, when they say, "Oh, I love my small town," everybody finds out why. Trying to find this other copper bolt. It's hidden somewhere. There it is. Probably help if I was turning it the right way. There we go. It always matters if you turn it the right way. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Alright, get this. They must have got cold, so they're around the small heater now. Oh well.
You ever get picked for heating this?
If we ever hit the lottery, we'll have a nicer garage with an enclosed trailer.
I'm in Florida.
If y'all didn't hear them, they said they're gonna move to Florida.
Just barely. Yeah, not a Honda. I like this, you working.
See, we'll just go ahead and pull them off. That way we ain't gotta deal with them. And we'll set them off to the side. That way we know which one's top, which one's bottom. Hold up. Aha. Like I was saying, we got their tools. Makes life easier. So maybe it is a good thing we didn't try and race them. See, now we'll just zip tie this up here. We're just going to combine the two. Two zip ties into one, that's got to be double the string. Should be. Mathematically, yes. But I don't know about physics. I didn't really take physics in high school. Wasn't required to, so I didn't take it. There we go, folks. Make sure we ain't got nothing. Okay, there's our little pin. We need to make sure we keep that safe. Alright. So now we just gotta take out all of these little nuts. And we might have to take them bolts out on the back side. Just go ahead and break all these loose while we're here. That hurt, folks.
I want that manicure.
Manicure?
Yeah.
I don't do manicures. I don't like people touching my hands. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. All right, we got all them broke loose. Huh? Yeah, that's fine. Set these off over here to the side so we don't lose him. They're very important. This definitely ain't a 2-minute job, folks. Probably is. We like to take our time. So today's Sunday and everything. Who all watched the Sunshine Nationals down there in Volusia. Yep. Since we're right here and we're all by ourselves, who all watched it? What y'all think? Me personally, I like how the East Tennessee Crate guys performed down there. Mac McCarter, Jensen Ford. There was Drew Kennedy down there. He's right here in our hometown. Yeah, you had Corey Hedgecock. He was down there as well. Jason Welshon with the Savage chassis. He was down there. I think he ran supers in his though. But old Mac McCarter, he brought home the title and everything. He didn't win the race. He didn't win the big money, but he won the title. Which, in my opinion, that's a win in itself right there.
Yeah, pulling both sides.
Yep. Well. Ow. We don't play around here. We got big stuff, big tools, big projects. I guess mine's a little bit more frozen on there than y'all's. Cold garages. Cold concrete garage floors. Do not mix with metal to metal surfaces. I don't need you in here. There we go. See your ratchet? You break them loose and I'll hold them.
Got it?
Yep.
Okay, next one. Next one. Next one. Next one. Next one. Okay, next one. Next one. Okay, that should have got them, huh?
It's a good thing we got good help around here.
Where's your buzz? Hey, wide hand set buzz.
There you go.
That's gonna make it easy. We got one more over here. Just gotta spin a little bit more.
You got to pull your hub. I didn't have to pull my hub.
Yep. So, looks like we're gonna have to pull a hub for this one. They didn't have to do it on the left rear.
Nope, it was on right.
You want
Now when you bolts through, bring your bolts into it.
this way?
Yep.
Is that how you got on that side?
Yep. That way they have the same rotors on both sides this time. Get them all started and then bump them up there that buzz. Put them on that bottom.
I'll set them back among them.
Yeah.
Right up here where you get to it.
Don't like the way that fits. There it went.
Okay, put the rest of them in and you put your nuts on the back side this time instead of the front side. Somebody had them on wrong.
It was like that when we got the car. When we got the old Cowtown chassis.
Tazewell, Tennessee. Got them all started.
Not yet. I'm running them up there. We may need to do a lot of editing. This is already at 39 minutes.
Be fine.
Run them in there with a buzz.
Yeah, bump them up in there. Go
Huh?
back and forth. Go back like a wheel.
With the ratchet that way.
You gotta tap this drive right here and just turn them around.
Yeah. You maybe better put that impact on that backside and I'll hold it on the front. Nothing like that on this side, like your side.
Hmm.
Or not, no fluid came out on this side. Which one you going with? Alright.
You gotta turn.
Alright.
You got a certain spot in here and get on.
Pause her there.
Where's that remote at?
All right, everybody. Sorry about that, but we had a little bit of technical difficulties. Phone went dead, but we were trying out a new tripod deal for this video. So let us know if you like the footage from this video, because that's what we're using to prop y'all up, and that's what I've been holding. But we did get a lot done. Yes, y'all didn't get to see a whole lot of it, but we got done, and we had to go get us a bite to eat some good old home-style cooking. We were getting a little hungry, but we got, like you see in the video, we've got the new upper control arm on, the 0 degree one. We got our new outer tie rod bar on. We got the new rotors put on our Mittler Brothers rear end. We finally got the new ones put on. We went with the 1.25" rotors for a little bit of what we did have. We had mismatched sizes. We had this one right here was on the left rear. This one was on the right rear. So we went with the wider one. It seemed to fit. It fit our product a little bit better. And as y'all can see, we're getting a little toolbox pull around here. We had to bring Dad's big one out of the building. We had to bring it down. But we got it right over there now. And then we got them two. And then we got a little small one hidden over there in the corner. We're a little toolbox pull around here. But you can never have too many tools, especially in a garage like this. We don't do just racing. We work on regular vehicles and everything. But I believe that's all we've got done for today. We're still waiting on a couple parts. We're hoping to get our transmission either next week or the week after next. Y'all probably seeing this video Monday evening or Tuesday morning. We're gonna try and shoot for that time, but next video we're gonna try and do some more work on our trailer, get it ready for the season. It ain't nothing special, as y'all can see out of this little window. It's just a little open trailer with a small box. But we gotta get it ready. We gotta get our ramps fixed. But that'll be something y'all will see in the next video, is us working on that. Hoping to have transmission back so we can show y'all a video of us putting the transmission in and putting the drive shaft back on. And who knows, we might have our shocks by then, but we know for sure we will have a lot of this stuff before February. But we're getting closer to race season. We're almost there. A couple of little piddly stuff here and there, and we'll be ready. But that's going to end it for this video. So make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Ring the bells for when we post another video. Y'all get to see it. And make sure to share and help us out and get our videos out there for more people to see.